What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Wanted to touch base with everybody as we see uh, panic in the disco house, I think, on the XRP price. I think it's time to revisit my dollar cost averaging video, which I'll leave a link in the description to do a deep dive. I'm just going to do a quick one here and using XRP tokens as the example that we're going to use. When you see prices like this is my favorite time of the year. This is like buying discount for Christmas presents as far as we're concerned. So in my last video, it's kind of the same slides. We're going to play a little bit of a game here. Investor A on the blue line, investor B on the orange line. And everybody wants their XRP to look like this, where it's just a straight line up in a rising market. However, your XRP tokens are now fittingly on the orange line. We could only be in month 2 of this drop, month 3, month 4. If we baseline out, I think if it ever gets back into the 30 something cents range, I am loading the clip because that's really where I got into the investment a few years ago. I was dying for prices to get back to this level so I can continue those goals and accumulating because I'm in the accumulation phase. Everything under a dollar really doesn't matter. So if your XRP is on the orange line, fret not. This is the plan to get you financially whole again by getting that plan in place where you're buying the same amount every month or every 2 weeks or every time you get a paycheck. Put a little bit into the XRP token regardless of the price. And you can see why, because if you're investor A in a rising market and you're shoving $100 a month in, you're only going to accumulate 42 XRP tokens at this price, dollar cost averaging on that rising market. But if you're in the fluctuating market, which is where we're in, and you keep to the plan, you keep it systematic, you keep it monthly or every 2 weeks or every time you get a paycheck, look how many XRP tokens you accumulated by putting $100 a month in. You end up with 126 tokens as opposed to 42 tokens. And then what happens, as you can see at the end of the 6 months when you cash out, the person who was buying in the rising market on the blue line only cashed out at about $845 after putting in 600 versus the person who was putting in that same 600, 100 a month for 6 months ends up doubling their money and cashing out at the $1,259 level. There will be a price of this token eventually that you will have to decide whether it is too expensive for you to purchase anymore. But conceptually, if you're on a phone or if you're on a laptop computer, take a screenshot of this page, study it and look at it and see how is this even possible by keep shoving money into an orange line investment that bottoms out and then pretty much ends up where it starts. How am I able to make more money? Conceptually figure out the logic and the math, because the math does work with this. This is a strategy. This is a plan to put in place. Again, if it gets to $1, $1.50, $3, $12, there's going to come a point in time where you say, you know what? The money that I'm putting in isn't getting me enough tokens at $9, $12, $15. I'm going to put my money into something else, and that's fine, but decide what that number is. But on the past week or so, as you're looking at this, this is the time where you don't get shy away from it and don't get pissed off that it's not going blue line on you. Be thankful that it's going orange line on you so you can keep with the investment plan and the strategy to make it systematic month after month, week after week, twice a month, whatever the paycheck comes in. Think of this as the buying opportunity. Value of investors, as Electric Buddha has said, they buy stuff when it's low, hold it, and then sell it when it's high. It's the textbook plan to go into something like this. So I'm excited. I'm still loading up and I'm still purchasing. Couldn't be happier at the discounts. Screenshot this, study it. Giant hugs. I'll leave the description for my old dollar cost averaging video in to probably check out again.